Hello, hello, hello. It's Rachel Smith, the Business Grower. Oh, so it's where are we? Wednesday evening, isn't it? Wednesday late afternoon. So welcome, welcome, welcome. If you're watching this live or you're watching the recording, and I just wanted to share something which I think is so valuable to actually share. Hence why I'm doing it. And I am very transparent and I do like to share what's going on because especially only when I know that it's going to be of value to other entrepreneurs, other female business owners. So I shared some of this in my Insta story this morning because I kind of knew that this was coming up within me. And I was saying, look, in the Insta story, I was saying, look, it can look on the surface that when you're like myself and you've got like a thriving business, it can look on the surface like we've got everything nailed in our business and that we don't make mistakes and we don't make errors. And what I was sharing in the Insta story today was actually we do. We are humans. I am a human being, and I still can get things wrong in my business. And the most important thing is that you actually learn from those mistakes. So as you come and join me, come and say hi. Hi, Anna and Kelly. Lovely to see you here. And I think this will really resonate with you guys. So I did the Money Breakthrough sessions last week. We had lots of fun with that. The women who were brave enough to actually get involved in it came and had their breakthrough sessions, and it was really transforming for them. And on the back of that, I launched and I'm still really massively excited about this, but I launched my 10-week live implementation mastermind. Hi Annabelle, lovely to see you here. I've got my girls here, yay! So I launched this 10-week mastermind, and it was really an 8-week mastermind, but I was taking into account I personally was taking a week out for Easter, and then I'm taking a week later on in May when I go on a yoga retreat to Portugal, which I'm mildly excited about, as you can tell. I carefully crafted this offer. I was really excited about it, really in alignment with creating this offer. Went out there, started launching it, and I'd obviously previously really carefully looked at the dates, and I just had to change it. The way that my children's school holidays are falling is, luckily for us, they're slightly out of kilter with everybody else. So it means that travelling for us at the moment on school holidays is working really well. So bonus, definitely. But it means that my Easter period that I'm off and then the rest of the country's off spans 4 weeks. Now, I know that people like yourselves who come and work with me is that if you're looking to invest in your business and somebody gives you a proposal and it's kind of looking to work with me for 10 weeks at £800, you're going to be looking at that and thinking about how much juice you can actually get out of that offer. And of course, if you were thinking, well, there's a great big whacking proportion of that I'm actually not going to benefit from because I'm going to be juggling Easter holidays or taking a break or traveling or doing something else, and maybe you have people visiting you and kind of eating into your time. And I came to the decision today, really, that I was actually going to change that offer. So even though I'd invested in the launch of this particular mastermind, and even though it was like, come on, this is a really amazing offer, you could really get behind this, Rachel, and really make it happen, I also knew in my heart of hearts that actually it needed to change. And there is still a place for this mastermind, and I'm going to look at bringing that back to the table in the week commencing the 23rd of April. So if you had your eye on that offer, but the Easter thing kind of totally skewed it for you, I will be promoting it early in April to actually get it started later on in April. And there we'll just have the most beautiful, amazing time with only a week from Rachel's off, Sunny herself in Portugal, which will also be accounted for in the mastermind. But what I wanted to share with you is to give you the confidence that if there's anything that you are currently promoting or anything that you have got on your website as a service that actually doesn't feel right, I want to give you the confidence to get into alignment and create something that does. So I went off and I'd done my Insta stories this morning, and I knew that it was bubbling there. I'd been working on Monday, I'd been working to shift whatever was hanging on, any resistance that I was holding on to about the launch of the mastermind, and I really couldn't shift it. I tried various different things, and I shifted a little bit, but not massively. And then I went to kickboxing this morning, had a really hard sweat session. It was really great. It kind of came back, and what I did is I started to review my sales, and I started to look at what's sold well in the past and all of those things. And none of it set me on fire. I mean, they've all been amazing things, don't get me wrong, but I didn't look at it and go, that's the replacement offer. So I was like faffing about with like my head and ideas and a pencil and a piece of paper. And then I was like, oh, I know what it is. And then I got really excited and I just wrote it. And that's what we talk about alignment. It's when you have broken through the resistance, broken through anything that's coming up, and you get into alignment, and from that place you can create like your message, whatever that is. And that happened for me for the offer and the sales page. It happens when you're creating a live like this. Flow happens when you're having conversation with people and you just know that there's such a great match there. So hi ladies, it's great to see that this message is resonating with you. So yes, the 10-week live implementation will be back. But right now, because of those kind of 4 weeks where, either I wasn't going to be available or you weren't going to be available, it has been moved back off the table in March to April. And in its place, I was like, oh my gosh, I still want to work with women who, all I can see right now is all across the internet messages from women who are feeling stuck with their business, who are feeling resistance and frustration from the business. And I was like, what can I create that I'd be really excited about, but equally would work really brilliantly for these people? And that's what I've created. I have created, and it's the most ridiculous investment because it's a one-to-one offer that I've created. So this is an opportunity for kind of a really small number of female entrepreneurs who just know that they're on the brink of either like totally going for it or totally changing their mind about their business. And what I want to do is offer the opportunity for you to come and work with me in a really intimate, amazing, powerful way for 6 weeks. Now, the 6 weeks obviously still brings in the whole Easter holiday thing. And I've pulled in this group and I've pulled in another group, and there was really mixed kind of messages about who was going to be around at Easter and what people were planning to do. So what I've said in this one-to-one offer is that we'll work together for 6 weeks. Now, if we have to do 3 weeks like in one chunk and have a break because you're not around or I'm not around, and then we get back together and do another 3 chunks, so maybe actually what you've got is working with me over a 7 or 8 week period, but it's like the time that we get to spend together where I am supporting you deeply for 6 weeks is very flexible, because obviously we've got these freaking holidays that we've got to accommodate. And if you've got, plans for Easter, or you've got family or whatever it is, it can feel really, really frustrating. What I wanted to create was quite a flexible offer. So it's 6 weeks of support. There's like a half-day workshop in there where we'll map out whatever you need right now for your business. We will get you really clear about your offers, about how you're going to take it out to the market. You're going to have it all mapped out. It's really, really exciting. It's the kind of work that I absolutely love to do with female entrepreneurs, and see those light bulbs coming off is just amazing. So we're going to do that, and then you will be supported for the 6 weeks to implement it. And the support looks like this, is that you have like continuous support in the weeks that we agree to work together. You've got continuous support through Voxer. Now, if you haven't come across Voxer, Voxer is like a, we haven't always got time to type, have we? So Voxer is like an audio messaging service, so we can actually speak to each other. So you might want to send me your sales page or your blog post or something like that, and you want my eyes on it, my feedback on it before you actually press go live, and that's what you can do. You can just send it to me. I can send you some feedback, suggestions, and then you'll have the confidence that you go. It's like your ability to have somebody else in your business, so it's not just you making all those like really massive decisions. And what I love about this is that you would have heard me and Kelly sharing in here in Live Your Abundant Life how she generated her first 5K week working with me, taking action over a 9-week period. And then I've got the amazing women who are part of my 5K club who are absolutely nailing their businesses. It's amazing. And they're doing all sorts of amazing things in a really short period of time. So I do have the ability to really get people moving forward, taking amazing action and making a frigging difference. I've got the ladies in the 5K club like making sales and offers and feeling really, really awesome about it. We've got one lady who's very, very close to having her first 5K month. And we're only on the 7th of the month, aren't we? So I can get you started if you're feeling stuck, frustrated, or if you've maybe had that kind of moment where you've gone, right, I'm all in, but you don't know what that support looks like. I wanted to give you an opportunity to come and access one-to-one support from a coach who knows how to get you into action. That would be me. So, this should be an offer that's like thousands of pounds. And I just thought, do you know what? I've got £800 in my head. So that's what I'm making it. It's at £800, 6-week, one-to-one, ass-kicking, nurturing, reviewing, accountability, support, coaching. It's all of those things thrown in for £800. So 3 payment options. I know that for some of you, £800 is still a great, big, massive commitment, and I want to make this possible. But what I also want for you to do is have the fire in your belly, or kind of feel the flames on your feet, where you're thinking, I've just invested £800 with Rachel, I am going to make that money back and more in those 6 weeks, and that's what I want. If I made it like £500, you might come, have a little play, not really do anything. I need to make it juicy to attract A, the right person, and B, to get you motivated to do the work. Because once you start to take action and once you start to get those results, and you are going to like completely change how you feel about your business, change your beliefs about what's possible in your business, and you're going to learn how to make money in your business. And once you've learned that, you just need to crank the handle every time that you need to earn some more money. And this is going to be perfect if maybe you've been playing quite a small game where you've had lots of low-end offers, but you're ready to up your game, and you know that you need to be held in a kind of container of support to actually help and support you to do that. So Kelly is putting the sales page together over the next couple of days. That's going to be available. But if you're like going, oh my God, I need to do this, like I do when I get like spine tingling, like, oh my God, this is for me, I don't want to miss out. Obviously this is one-to-one work. I'd love to say that I could take on like 10 of you. I can't. It's probably going to be limited to 5 of you. And I know that there are 5 women out there who want and need this level of support, who want to look at their business by the end of April and for it to be in a completely different like space. And so it's going to be high vibe, it's going to be fun, it's going to be strategic, it's going to be absolutely freaking amazing. So it's still £800. If you need, if you're all in and you've worked with me before and you're like, yeah, it's great. Obviously when Kelly puts the offer up, you can just buy it. But if you do need to have a conversation with me, come and have a conversation. Don't hold back from that. We can either speak person to person, or we can PM across a messenger. You will never get a hard, slimy, horrid sell from me. I've called this one-to-one the graceful hustle. I am going to show you how to gracefully hustle your way through business and life and everything. And I really want this for you if it's speaking to you. So, just hit me up, just tell me that you want it, and I will get into conversation with you and make sure it's the right fit for both of us. Right, so back to business. I have some content for the 5K Club to review, and then I might have to cook another dinner. I might be cooking 3 dinners tonight. I'm not very happy about that, but that's just family life, isn't it? Have a very fabulous Wednesday evening, whatever you're doing. If you're listening to this now and you've got questions, let me know. If you've got questions and you're listening to the recording, let me know. The door is wide open. Let's just see what needs to happen in your business for it to be frigging awesome. See you later.